week to the Michelle Valentine Show. I'm Michelle Valentine.
And I'm Giuseppe Izquierdo. Thank you very much. Yes, I am.
Why don't you say that in like a different language?
Okay, I am Giovanni Triovani. I don't know why it comes out to be like an Italian. No, okay,
it's the Italian wine.
I know, no. I am Jose Izquierdo.
All right.
That is my regular name.
Okay.
And now everybody knows what my real name is. Thank you, Michelle.
All right. Speaking of names, we're doing this show at Winnie's in Winter Park.
Correct.
And I've dined here previously before, and I thought it would be fun to actually bring the show here at the restaurant.
That's right.
Because it's such a beautiful restaurant.
Look at this setting, folks. I mean, can you get any more romantic than this?
It's a very romantic restaurant.
Gorgeous
It's
place.
very upscale, and it's very clean lines, very romantic.
That's right.
And I thought it was a great place to do the show at.
Oh, yes.
So, and plus, they're going to, we have the wine that they gave us.
Yes.
And they're going to be bringing us an appetizer and dinner and desserts.
And all you folks get to watch us eat, get your mouth watered. That way you have to come here at Winnie's in Winter Park. Now, this place is located where? We are Orange Avenue.
It's on Orange Avenue. It's right near the intersection of Orange Avenue and 1792.
Orange and 1792. So keep that in mind.
Yeah, it's a nice location. So we do have a few things to talk about on this week's show. You know how you always like to bring up personal information about me, and you try to get me to talk about my personal life on TV.
I'm sorry,
and
madam.
then I end up talking more of what I want to talk about.
So that's why you got the bottle of wine, because you want to get information out of me.
Yes.
You see, she knows how to wine me and dine me, and then, you know, ask the tough questions. So we'll see what I get to answer for you. We'll see.
And we have a few discussions. Also, of course, what's going on is the singles cruise to the Bahamas.
That's right.
And if you're interested in getting one of these postcards for more information about the cruise, give us a call at the show at 672-9804. Or if you're just ready to call and book yourself on the cruise.
Book yourself silly. That's what we say.
You can call Cruise World at 330-7490. And you can get on the cruise with us. We're actually bringing the camera crew with us. We're taping the TV show.
We're all going to be wearing bathing suits, thank you. Yes, we are.
You're going to be in a bathing suit?
Yes, I am.
I'm going to be in a bikini.
All right. Bonus.
I better stop eating and drinking all this food before this cruise. So if you're interested in going, which you should be, bring another single friend with you and come along on the singles cruise to the Bahamas.
That's correct.
Lots of other things going on. I am actually currently in the process, we've been for a while, in the process of working on a large singles party.
Correct.
A singles party that's going to cater towards the late 20s to the late 30s, maybe 40s kind of crowd, but something for that middle age group of 30s singles that are always calling me and saying, you know,
not
there's
that we're
nothing
there,
out
mind you, we're not there, but you know, we want to cater to everybody. So you were saying, Michelle?
We have some other conversations we're going to have over our appetizers here.
Okay.
So why don't you stay tuned? We'll be right back, and Winnie's is going to serve us their favorite appetizers.
All right. Can't wait. Ready?
Cheers.
Salud.
Salud.
If you're enjoying the Michelle Valentine Show, you will love her new travel TV show, Love, Eat, Travel. Follow Michelle Valentine as she travels the world, showcasing the most beautiful destinations, unique adventures, romantic things to do, delicious foods, and more. Visit www.loveeattravel.tv for more information about her upcoming TV show.
Hi, this is Michelle Valentine, and I would love if you followed me on Facebook, Instagram, Pinterest, Twitter, YouTube, and LinkedIn. Be sure to visit my website, michellevalentine.tv, for more information, read thousands of interesting blog posts, watch videos, enter sweepstakes, and more. Also, be sure to join my email list to receive my free weekly e-newsletter.
Are you wondering where all the quality singles are? Singles that are attractive, educated, and financially secure? Hello, I'm Michelle Valentine, and I've helped thousands of singles live a happier life, and I can help you too.
clients and members include millionaires, models, doctors, lawyers, and teachers. So call us for your complimentary consultation.
And I don't care what you ask me, Michelle. You're gonna have to give me 2 bottles of wine before you want me, before I answer any questions, because today I am mute. I will not say a word.
So Joseph, I have to say that there has been quite a few people, some of them are friends of mine, who've actually said, Michelle, are you dating that guy Joseph who's your co-host?
Could it be because he's charming? He's a nice fella.
How did I set myself up for you to say this? And I'm like, no, we're just co-hosts, and honestly, we're just co-hosts, and
we love each other.
We love each other.
Oh my God!
Wow.
Appetizer, this crab mangoon, that's sweet and some wine, so you have to dip
Oh, you have to dip it in the sauce.
Okay.
And what does it have inside?
the inside have the crab meat,
Crab meat?
Crab meat.
celery, and some cream cheese chocolate.
Oh my God, that's
Wow.
wonderful.
Wow.
Thank you,
It's
madame.
very good.
Thank
Okay,
you.
can they take a look at this?
Yeah, show them to the
Wow.
folks. This is crab meat,
This
little
is what
tiny
we-
cakes.
This is so nice.
Now, what is that sauce? What do you think it is? Looks like cranberry.
Now that's like a plum sauce of some sort, like a sweet and sour sauce.
What were we talking about?
So,
We were saying, that
Yeah.
secretly we do have a love affair, but you don't need to. That's a secret.
No.
Secret.
it's such a secret, I don't even know about it.
Nice, but this,
Oh my God,
what
they
is
keep
this?
bringing food to us. What is
like
this?
salt
that's-
and pepper jumbo shrimp, that's the fried with the white onion.
Oh,
Nice.
what? It's got white onion, salt and pepper,
Wow.
jumbo shrimp is what it's called. Look at
Wow.
this. Now, we seem to leaning to the shrimp action for some reason.
I love
Last time
seafood.
around, look at this.
I love seafood.
This is gorgeous. The presentation
It's
of this place
gorgeous.
is impeccable.
It's
Impeccable.
pretty. It's very pretty.
Very nice, very nice.
See, now, one thing that I love to do is, like, before, this is a really romantic place, and there's
Yes, it
lots
is.
of places to go for romantic dinners, but sometimes it's nice, say if you're meeting someone for a first date, okay, especially if it's a blind date.
Oh my God, wait a second, wait a second. No, I
Oh
don't.
my goodness.
Chicken
wrapping that.
Ooh, I know what we're
lettuce.
going to do with
chicken
this.
wrapped in
Yes,
lettuce.
this is the mix, and you put it in lettuce.
Yeah.
Oh, you put this on top of lettuce?
No, in lettuce. Are they bringing us lettuce? Oh, there we go. We have lettuce.
The sauce on
Okay, okay.
Oh.
Thank you very much. Now, this, folks, is only the
Yeah.
appetizer, so I figure that we're going to be rolling out of here.
See,
because,
now this is a great idea. Now, even though
Yes.
these are all appetizers, now you figure that appetizers, if you go on a date, appetizers, of course, cost less than getting a full
and it's a romantic
entree.
way to go.
And it's very romantic,
Yep.
and appetizers are a great thing. So, guys, if you don't have a very large
Here's the lettuce.
pocketbook,
and the sauce.
wow,
Oh,
okay.
thank you,
You
madame.
want me to help you wrap that up for you, or you?
Yes, show us how you
Okay.
wrap it.
Okay.
She's going to wrap the chicken in the lettuce, and we'll see how that's done. Okay,
Okay.
we'll switch this
so
over
while
here.
she's wrapping, I'm going to be telling the guys about this little appetizer thing.
Okay.
So now, guys, if you don't have a very large wallet, okay, you can still impress your date really, really well by taking her to one of the best restaurants out there and order a few appetizers. Okay, order
Yes.
some wine, get a couple of appetizers, and that's really nice.
You know, wine her and dine her, they don't say that for anything. But, of course, we don't mean to sound chauvinistic saying that. But,
But why do you keep saying we?
well,
We don't mean to sound chauvinistic.
because we're a couple, you and I.
We're not a couple.
No. Seriously, though,
But
seriously.
see, this is nice, and appetizers
Yes.
are always fun on a date.
Wow, that's
the
great.
reason for that is because appetizers, first of all, they take longer to eat.
Wrap up.
Wrap it up and then cut
Take
it.
your time.
Mm-hmm.
You have to use your hand.
Okay, I don't have to use my hands. Okay, I won't use my hands. Gosh darn it.
Enjoy.
Thank you,
you.
thank you, madame. Okay, you were saying, Michelle.
You see, so appetizers are really fun to do.
They are.
So especially if it's on a blind date, or say if you met someone from a various way that maybe you don't want to meet with them for a full dinner, okay? This is a great way to do this. Order wine, maybe an appetizer or two, and by then, if it's a blind date especially, you'll get a chance to know if you like them or not.
And if you want to move on to dinner, because,
Right, then you
maybe-
can move on to dinner, more cocktails, or
Correct.
whatever you want to do, or coffee afterwards. So you don't have to spend a lot of time or a lot of money on your date if you're not that fond of her. So I'm not very chauvinistic. I'm trying to help the men out there.
No, absolutely.
Yes.
I was the one sounding a little chauvinistic because I was saying wine her and dine her, kind of thing. But another point about sharing the appetizers is that you see the behavior of that person that you're with.
So like if she takes her fork and goes, give me
There
some of
you
that.
go.
She's kind
she's
of
like
a rude
eating your
woman.
food, or if the gentleman, is is kind enough to help you, or
Sure.
maybe like if
Sure.
you're having something like this, he'll fix
Sure.
it for you. Then you
Exactly.
see that see
Exactly.
trends that are very.
That's very, very true.
Yeah,
Very
yeah.
true. And then
Yeah.
if you see him like not talking to you very much because he's too busy like just eating like crazy, or if he's a messy eater,
Like me, thank you.
those are some things to
watch for.
look for.
This is delicious.
This is absolutely incredible.
I just had one of the little crab cakes. It's got cream cheese inside.
Uh-huh.
Oh my God, it's
cream
delicious.
cheese inside Oriental food. Now that's interesting.
Now this is chicken wrapped in a lettuce, and it's got this the little hard noodles inside, and you're supposed to grab it like this, I'm told. Now you're gonna forgive me because I'm eating with my hands, but I'm gonna take a big
fold it.
chunk. You fold it, and then you take a bite out of it. Here we go.
They call it very soothing because you have the mixture of the hot food with the cold lettuce, and it's very nice.
They put this sauce in it, which I'm not sure what it is, but it's
It's a sweet sauce. Or
it's a
something.
sweet sauce, and it just gives it that touch. It's unbelievable, unbelievable.
So now, Joseph, a little bit of a conversation again.
Oh my God, here we go. I think I better not bite into this lettuce because here it's coming. Tell me, Michelle, what do you want to know?
So, Joseph, when's the last time that you went to a nightclub?
I go kind of like on a regular basis. I'm dating this wonderful girl right now, and she's from Peru, and we go to a couple of places in town. Now, one of the places that I like the most is called Roxy's. It's a nightclub in town that has several atmospheres. It's rather large. It's very upscale. The thing about nightclubs, though, that I find, nightclubs are a funky mix, if you will, because you find people who are totally materialistic, they're not into the spiritual end of things, and it's a different kind of atmosphere. But this is one of the places that I like the most. Why do you ask, though? I'm wondering.
Well, I just thought for conversation because some friends of mine had gone to the Roxy over the weekend.
Okay.
And I've been there numerous times. It's a beautiful place. It's a great place. I love it. And I actually held some parties there. I had Sunday night singles at the Roxy like months back.
Okay.
And we had a great turnout. It was a lot of fun. And but it's really interesting when you go to a nightclub, say like the Roxy. There are people who are either they're just dressed to the hilt, or there's people who are kind of mediocre. Now, there's no one like badly dressed there. Like I don't think you can get into the Roxy with like jeans and tennis shoes.
No.
But you can tell
it's like
that,
this place. You can tell it's upscale. It depends on where you're out in town too.
Right. And you'll just notice there's lots of scantily clad women and a lot of men that are just dressed to the hilt. And it's the kind of place where you must be prepared to go and dance and meet a lot of different type of people.
Now, let me ask you a question. We're talking about nightclubs, and we're talking about places like this. Once you meet somebody, you want to bring them to a place like this, or even if you don't know, like a blind date, which is the example you give. You bring them to an upscale and relaxed atmosphere like this before going to a nightclub. That's my opinion. Because when you go to a nightclub, I think that this personalized conversation and this getting to know doesn't happen anymore.
Right.
It kind of goes away.
Right.
And also, what do you think, and this is a question that I'm throwing at you, what do you think about the kind of people you would meet at these kind of places, though? Besides the fact that you have a very nice club, but don't you think that, like, for example, some people say that to meet a nice woman, you have to go to a church or a gymnasium or something like that. The nightclubs are not the place to meet people. What do you think about that?
Well, nightclubs can be a place to meet people. Just like any place you go can be some place to meet people. You can meet anybody through television, you can meet them through a nightclub, you can meet them at church, you can meet them at a supermarket. But it's the way of how you train yourself to decipher the different kinds of people that are out there as opposed to the kind of person that you're looking for.
Correct.
Now, you say, oh, there aren't any good people at a nightclub. Hello, you go there, I've been there, we go there, we go to like nightclubs.
That is true.
And there's great people that go there. You just have to decide with a few key questions at the beginning of if they're the type of person that you really want to get to know.
And you've gone through those questions before.
Sure,
I know that you have.
Sure.
You know, there is
Sure.
questions that you want to ask
Absolutely.
the folks just to get to know them a little better.
Absolutely.
I want to say something about this. I just tried the shrimp with the coconut. It's got
That's
like a
very
little
good.
coconut taste on it. The jumbo shrimp. Oh my God, this is unbelievable.
I love seafood. I can live on seafood.
Unbelievable. Unbelievable.
Okay, stay tuned. We'll be right back, and we're going to discuss a little bit more of some things to look for when you go out to nightclubs of the kind of person that you're seeking, if you can really find them. Stay tuned.
If you're enjoying the Michelle Valentine show, you will love her new travel TV show, Love, Eat, Travel. Follow Michelle Valentine as she travels the world, showcasing the most beautiful destinations, unique adventures, romantic things to do, delicious foods, and more. Visit www.loveeattravel.tv for more information about her upcoming TV show.
Hi, this is Michelle Valentine, and I would love if you followed me on Facebook, Instagram, Pinterest, Twitter, YouTube, and LinkedIn. Be sure to visit my website, michellevalentine.tv, for more information, read thousands of interesting blog posts, watch videos, enter sweepstakes, and more. Also, be sure to join my email list to receive my free weekly e-newsletter. Are you wondering where all the quality singles are? Singles that are attractive, educated, and financially secure? Hello, I'm Michelle Valentine, and I've helped thousands of singles live a happier life, and I can help you too. Clients and members include millionaires, models, doctors, lawyers, and teachers. So call us for your complimentary consultation.
Well, welcome back to the Michelle Valentine Show. We're here at Winnie's in Winter Park.
Correct.
Having
Wonderful
a great
place.
dinner.
Wonderful place.
So we were having this discussion of the proper questions or the right questions to ask someone to see if they're your possible mate at a nightclub.
And actually, I wanted to ask you because, I mean, it's every time that I go to a nightclub like this, first of all, you have loud music around you. You have lots of people, and it's kind of like a meat market, and I hate to use the phrase, but that's what they call it.
That's true.
It's a meat market atmosphere. So you are an expert. What kind of questions and what behavior do you think would be appropriate in this kind of, to tell if somebody's, you know, worth your attention and your time?
Okay, well, one of the discussions earlier was, well, how do you know that there's good people or not at a nightclub? Well,
Correct.
I go to nightclubs, you go to nightclubs,
Correct.
so there are good people in nightclubs.
Namely us.
If you see us, say hello.
Say hello. Hey.
And so when you're at a nightclub, some questions you should ask.
Oh my God.
Oh, thank
Okay,
you.
This is the crispy sea bass.
Crispy
Ooh,
sea bass.
my
Wait a
goodness.
second. We have to show this to the
I've never had crispy
folks.
sea bass
The
before.
sauce like sweet and sour wine sauce.
Sweet and sour wine sauce.
That's
Check this
right.
out, folks.
Wow.
Is this unbelievable
Wow.
or what? Wow. What a presentation. This place is wonderful. So you were saying?
Okay, so one of the main questions you should ask is, honest to gosh, should you ask, you should say, so how often do you normally go out to nightclubs like this?
Correct. Okay.
If that person was to say something like, well, every night, or at least 5 times a week, or
Then
something
she's a
like
party
that.
animal.
Okay, then there might, well, but you might be a party animal too,
That's
so you might
true.
go, wow, I found my girl.
That's what I
right?
like. Yeah, if that's
Okay.
what I'm looking for.
But if you like a person who doesn't frequent those kind of things so often, then you might be kind of turned off when she tells you she goes there every single night,
Correct.
right?
Oh my God, more
Oh my
food.
gosh.
What is this? What is
This
that?
one is
Ooh.
sea scallop first net.
Sea scallop, and what is the other word?
Bassinet.
Bust. Oh, okay,
Yeah,
bassinet.
yeah.
Oh, look at
Oh,
this.
this
There's
is
a
a little like
vegetable
thing it's cooked
And
in.
Yeah.
there's stir fry with white sauce.
With the white sauce and vegetables.
Wow,
Check this out,
nice.
folks. Huh? Is
I
this
get every
unbelievable?
scallop in there.
All right.
They're all mine.
You're the scallop queen. Oh, that's wonderful. That is wonderful.
Okay, other questions you can ask her.
Uh-huh.
Other questions. Well, of course you want to take a look at her dress, of how
Correct.
she's dressed.
Correct.
Now, if her skirt is a little bit too short than what your normal taste might be, you might
Yes.
want to be aware of that. Okay, you might want to be aware of how much she's been drinking.
Okay.
Okay.
If she's already
If
blurry and
she's
it's
severely
only
intoxicated,
10:30.
if she's severely intoxicated, it might not even be a good time to talk to her anyways, because she could be a really nice person, but maybe she's at like a bachelorette party and she's just having a great time. So don't hold that against her.
Okay.
Other questions you can ask is honestly, ask her what does she do for a living? And you can find out from
So
what she
you
does.
can ask what somebody does for a living, and,
Sure,
and you don't think that's intruding too much?
Say, so where do you work?
Okay.
You know, first ask her the question, so how often do you come here? How often do you go out? And if she goes, oh, well, I go out maybe, you know, on Friday night or Saturday night,
Yeah.
you're kind of like, okay, so far she's got a good point with me.
Okay.
And then say something like, so like, where do you work or what do you do during the week? And you can kind of gauge from maybe not that what she does for a living is too much to the kind of person she is, but you can kind of gauge a little bit if you're socially compatible.
What do you call socially compatible? That's interesting.
Okay, well, Joseph, of course, you know, if someone, for instance...
I'm a fuzzy foreigner, okay? So by that I mean that I'm a foreigner.
All right, just
So.
this is realistic here. This is just completely
Exactly,
realistic. Now, if
exactly.
someone is, say, an attorney or a doctor,
Yes.
I don't think he might want to date someone. Normally, from my experience of people who approach me and I talk to and coach, normally a person who's maybe, say, a doctor or an attorney might not be interested in dating someone who does not have very much career ambitions at all in her life.
Okay.
Or maybe she has a below societal level type of job.
I see.
Okay.
I see.
So he might be turned off because she works at something maybe he's not too fond of.
I see.
And in regards to the social levels of people, they would not be compatible.
I see.
Because she would not understand his career, his job, his friends, and he would not even want
hers.
to understand hers. Right.
Now, my point of view is...
All right, hold your point of view. We have to cut to commercial. We have to try this food.
Oh.
We'll be right back for more Michelle Valentine's show at Winnie's in Winter Park.
And I'm going to have a little sea bass right now. Thank you very much. This
Sea
looks
bass.
delicious.
If you're enjoying the Michelle Valentine show, you will love her new travel TV show, Love Eat Travel. Follow Michelle Valentine as she travels the world, showcasing the most beautiful destinations, unique adventures, romantic things to do, delicious foods, and more. Visit www.loveeattravel.tv for more information about an upcoming TV show.
Hi, this is Michelle Valentine, and I would love if you followed me on Facebook, Instagram, Pinterest, Twitter, YouTube, and LinkedIn. Be sure to visit my website, michellevalentine.tv, for more information, read thousands of interesting blog posts, watch videos, enter sweepstakes, and more. Also, be sure to join my email list to receive my free weekly e-newsletter.
Are you wondering where all the quality singles are? Singles that are attractive, educated, and financially secure? Hello, I'm Michelle Valentine, and I've helped thousands of singles live a happier life, and I can help you too. Clients and members include millionaires, models, doctors, lawyers, and teachers. So call us for your complimentary consultation.
Well, Joseph, this was a great time at Winnie's in Winter Park.
Unbelievable.
Yes.
This place, remember folks,
Yes.
it's in Orange Avenue at
Yes.
1792
Yes.
Winnie's at Winter Park.
Yes.
And some of the best Chinese food I've ever had. Unbelievable.
I do have a few mentions to say. First of all, if there's any singles out there that want to be featured on the show, so if you want to come on the show, describe what you're about and the person that you're seeking and do it on TV and have, how many viewers? We reach like
Gosh,
nearly
I don't
500,000 households with
Zillions,
this show.
trillions,
No, we
gazillions.
reach nearly 500,000 households with the show 3 times a week. And you have great exposure, so if you want to be a single featured, your Mr. or Miss Right might see you on TV.
That's right.
Okay? Second of all, make sure you look up the website, michellevalentine.com. Look up the website where you can also email us. Third of all, what
The
else
board,
is going
message
on?
board at the end of the show.
At
Remember,
the very
we have
end
some
of the
events coming
show,
up.
yes, watch after all the credits where it says, you know, director, producer, all of this, all the scrolling. At the having...
Oh my God, look at this.
The tiramisu.
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 Oh my God.
Wow.
Hold on, let me show it to the folks
That's
before we tear
pretty.
onto it. Look at this, folks, huh?
That's
Now,
pretty.
this is, now the presentation has been constant.
It's
from
very nice.
the appetizer to the dessert. This
Let's
place
try
is
it.
classy all the way.
Let's try it.
And we even have our fortune cookies.
Yes,
we
we're going to
have,
break into those.
we have 6 fortune cookies. So
We're going
what
to
I
break
told
into
Michelle
those.
is that, you know, in the back
Yes.
of fortune cookies, you have lottery numbers. We're going to play these lottery numbers.
Okay, we'll play the lottery numbers.
And we'll let you know if we win.
Okay.
If you don't see us anymore, we won.
I would still absolutely work.
Of course
I
we
would
would.
still do what I'm doing.
Of course we will.
Anyways, but make sure that you watch at the very end of the show. The
Correct.
very end of the
Good
show.
evening.
Oh, Winnie!
Hi, how are you?
How are you,
Hello,
madam?
Winnie. How are
Hello,
you? We are
Michelle.
having such a
Nice
great
to have you
time.
here.
Beautiful presentation and great food.
Thank you.
And you surprised us with a few meals that
Yes.
I've never had before.
Very good.
So
Thank
very
you, madam.
good.
Thank
very
you.
good.
Thank you, madam.
I'm so glad you enjoy.
Well, thank you. Thank you.
Now, everybody, this is Winnie.
This is Winnie.
Hi.
So when you come over here, make sure you mention the Michelle Valentine show, and she will
Yes.
give you the VIP treatment
Yes,
like the one we've had today.
Absolutely.
Yeah, me and my staff will do it. Thank you very much.
Thank you, madam.
Enjoy. Nice
Thank
Thank
you.
you, Winnie.
Thank you. This is
Winnie
great.
is great. The service here is incredible. Yeah, make sure you mention the show. When you come here to Winnie's, make sure you mention the show, that you saw them on TV. Come here for a great date or a romantic time.
Have a little piece of tiramisu.
Yes. Oh, and again, okay, make sure that you watch the very end of the show. This is brand new. For all of you singles out there, we now have, it's called the upcoming events. And there's an entire board filled with all the events coming up for singles. So if you're an organization that's having a singles or romantic event coming up, call us. We might advertise it for you on the show.
And I have a fortune for you, Michelle. Okay,
Yes,
here we go.
what does my fortune say?
You were born with a silver spoon in your mouth.
I was not. I worked hard.
I swear to God, that's where it says she was
No.
born with a
Wait,
silver.
wait,
and then it
wait,
says
you open
in
that.
bed.
Wait,
What?
no.
What?
You
Oh
open
my
that.
God.
That's your fortune. You open it. It's
Okay,
yours.
what does mine say?
Mine says, this is for mine.
Oh,
it
that's
says,
yours.
you have an active mind and a keen imagination.
See, you have
That's so
mine
true.
and
That's
I
why
have
I'm
yours.
the
No,
producer.
never mind. Here,
And
you
yes,
have it.
that's so true.
Okay,
let's
folks.
keep cracking these open. Thanks for tuning in to the Michelle Valentine Show.
Hold on, let me read
I'm
another one. This
missing-
is hers.
Oh my gosh.
You
Mine
have a
does
great
not
physical
have one.
power.
Joseph, this one's missing one. Oh
No fortune.
Thanks for watching the Michelle Valentine Show. See you next week.
Bye-bye. Okay, look, you have a great
Right.
physical powers and an iron constitution. Let me see. Oh, flabby.
A financial investment will yield returns beyond your hopes. Oh my gosh. Okay, let's
Salud.
open this one. Ah!
If you're enjoying the Michelle Valentine show, you will love her new travel TV show, Love, Eat, Travel. Follow Michelle Valentine as she travels the world, showcasing the most beautiful destinations, unique adventures, romantic things to do, delicious foods, and more. Visit www.loveeattravel.tv for more information about an upcoming TV show.
Hi, this is Michelle Valentine, and I would love if you followed me on Facebook, Instagram, Pinterest, Twitter, YouTube, and LinkedIn. Be sure to visit my website, michellevalentine.tv, for more information, read thousands of interesting blog posts, watch videos, enter sweepstakes, and more. Also, be sure to join my email list to receive my free weekly e-newsletter.